Hello, how are you? This is Rachel from sweetbeepaperco. I am here again this week with another BeeBeeCraft product video and little tutorial. So today I'm going to show you how I made these really cool tickets you can use in your junk journal and some really pretty wax seals that you can use to decorate your pages or put a wax seal on your envelope to send to your pen pal. And on this one I used a little bit of baby's breath I had. But yeah, let's get busy. I want to show you how I made these tickets first. So this is the ticket set I got from BeeBeeCraft, and I made these 3 little ticket sets out of, I just had some craft color cardstock in my scrap box, so I tried making the tickets out of them, and they're so cute. I love these so much. These would be so cute on a page or torn off and used. Whatever you want to do with them, they're really, really neat. What you'll need are your ticket stamps. I have a hole punch. You could probably use your crocodile if you have one. You don't have to punch the holes like I did the holes in between the tickets and then on the edges to kind of give them that ticket shape. And some scrap cardstock. So I've got a couple of different sizes. I'm going to use some white color cardstock with you now, so it's a little bit easier for you to see on camera. So I just kind of want to see which ones are big enough for some of the stamps. Kind of want to do a big strip. So this will fit at least 3 of the tall tickets on there. So we'll do the tall ticket. I did kind of want to show you a smaller one too. We'll do this, the little tiny one like this one here. So I used a couple other things too to kind of give them this distress look. I used my dot stamp after. I have this script stamp too. I actually think this scrap had the script already on it, and I tried it just to see what it would look like, and it looks really neat. But I think for today we will skip the script stamp and just use the dot stamp. So let's do the smaller one first. So I just take the little stamp. So all you basically do, these are super simple. I've seen several videos how to make these, but basically just take your ticket stamp and leave some room in between each one. That's probably, well, that should work. I probably have about 1/4 inch between them. A little more, a little less. It's not exact, or you don't have to be exact, because we want to fold them in half and put the little like ticket round part in between them. And then we'll go ahead and stamp this long ticket. I love this ticket stamp so much. I think it's my favorite one on there. As soon as I saw that set of stamps and I saw this one, I just fell in love with it. It's just so pretty. Okay, good. We can still get 3 on here. Okay. So I'm just going to fold in between each ticket. You can use a scoreboard if you want. I think on the other one I used a scoreboard, and I mean you can use it. It's not necessary, I don't think, but okay. Now I've got my fold lines in between them. Let's see if this is, yeah, this one is dry, so we'll go ahead do this one. Last time I took an awl and did like the serrated, like faux serrated punches along it. For this small one, I'm definitely not going to add them because once I did the edges with the punch, it didn't leave too many of those anyway, so I kind of thought it was just a little bit of a waste to do them. Now on the big one, we will end up doing them, but I want to go ahead and punch the corners out first. If you look at, we'll just do one of the folds first. Your fold, take your punch and just do the corner like that. Just kind of take a bite out of it a little bit. Like I can't really see to get like it even every single time, but I'm trying to do like maybe about halfway in. So we did the corners and then I'm just going to do in the middle about halfway as well. So we get that awesome look. So then on the end one, you don't have the fold, but just do halfway on your middle and each side to still give that ticket look to it. So let me finish the rest of this. Punch the middle and then each side, and then on the end, same thing. There we go. Isn't that cool? And like I said, this is completely optional. I do think it looks kind of neat. I'm just going to take the awl and punch 2 holes on each side of the middle one like this. I think that looks really neat. Like I said, completely optional. You don't have to do that. I think I was watching someone say you could even use your sewing machine without thread to do the serrated, but that looks really neat. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to do that with the smaller ones because it's just kind of pointless. So, okay, so on this one, I'm going to do the same thing. Punch each corner and middle on the ends and on each fold. So if you wanted to, if you don't have ticket stamps, or you could even just make that shape by punching these out, and you could write whatever you want or just decorate. I love these little ticket stamps too because they kind of have like a serrated edge and like they're torn. They're so cute. Okay, so we've got our tickets looking more and more like tickets. So next thing I'm going to do, so you can leave these like this. If you want to kind of distress them a little bit, then just go ahead and take your ink and just start distressing your edges, but don't forget to do the folds on both sides. And then if you kind of go in a little bit of a heavy hand, kind of really pushing or putting some of that ink on the middle, then you'll get a nice distress kind of already going on them. More in. Those look so cool. Okay, let's do the little ones. And then when you're doing, if you're doing these little ones, just be careful. I already just almost ripped it in half, or ripped one off. Oh, those look so cute. Okay, so next, I'm just going to take some scrap paper and put it down, and I'm going to take my dot stamp and just go over it with the dot stamp with the distress ink. That looks really cool. I think it adds just a little bit more of a vintage look to it without using too much ink on it. But yeah, these look really, really neat. I wasn't sure how I would like it on the white cardstock, but I actually think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, now we've got some tickets to use in our journals. So let's do the wax seal now. Okay, I've got my wax melting and my little melter set up. I've got 5 little beads in there. I've got a little ceramic tile I'm going to do my seals on. I also have a Sharpie gold marker and a metallic marker. I picked this rose gold color up at the Dollar Tree. They're really good markers, and that is what is on this seal here. So I did these earlier with this seal from BeeBeeCraft, and I'm pretty sure this seal is my new favorite. So there it is with some baby's breath in it. So we'll do one here with a little bit of the baby's breath in it. This was the first one I did, and I got such a perfect seal with it. And then after, when like you're kind of trying, sometimes I don't get as good of a seal, especially when I'm like trying to get a good one. But instead of doing like a slow circle, you're kind of doing that oval shape. So when you put it down, so that was kind of hard to remember because I'm just so used to doing the circle. But I love this seal. It's so, so pretty. And it was really easy to do the paint markers on it. The way that this design is in there, it made it really easy to do that. Some of them I kind of get the marker all over. So here's some baby's breath I dried from some flowers my husband got me a while back. And so what I'm just kind of looking at on these is just ones that I can kind of flatten. So we'll break that off, mainly because of that way when we pour the wax on it. And I actually think I'm going to add another bead of wax to that. Hopefully that melts before it starts to get too bubbly. So I want my wax to be moving around in the spoon, but you don't want it like bubbling and boiling. Then the wax is too hot. It's going to run too fast. So I'm just kind of moving it around to get that other bead to melt, because I kind of think I will need 5. Or maybe I had put in 5. I'm not sure how many are in there now. We'll try it with this one. I think this may be too much baby's breath for it, but we'll see. Okay, I've also got a toothpick here just in case, and I'll try to hold the baby's breath in place. Maybe not. So like I said, I'm just going to try to pour in oval. And it's a little bit weird when you're pouring on flowers. So this wax ran pretty fast since it was really hot. So I'm just making sure that I have my seal the right side up because I want the flowers at the top of her head. Giving it a little second to sit. And then I'm just going to try to firmly push down in the middle. Looks like we might be good. That looks gorgeous. These porcelain tiles might not be the best thing to use either. There we go. So pretty. So I think I'm going to do the rose gold marker. So I'm just going to hold it in my hand, and then I kind of lay the marker a little bit to the side and just very lightly try to stay on the design and just kind of run the marker back and forth across. Like, I try not to change the angle of it too much so I don't start like coloring something I don't want to. And then there's a little bit of a dot around her, like a dot round circle that was kind of, yeah, see, I kind of went in a little bit trying to get that quick. So I got a little bit in there, but it's, oh man, this seal is so pretty. But I love how this turned out using the paint marker on it, especially with that pink. That's so cute. This would be really cute in that journal I was working in last week. I love it. I love this wax seal. It's absolutely gorgeous. So if you're interested in the wax seal or the ticket stamp set, I will have them linked below with the other BeeBeeCraft items I used last week as well. If you want to place an order on BeeBeeCraft.com, make sure you use my coupon code sweetbee5 for $5 off of $40. And if you are a YouTube creator with more than 100 subscribers, check out their YouTube program. They will send you products for you to do videos for them. But I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked making the tickets and the wax seal. But yeah, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.